Yeah, from Canada, the UK, and Venezuela today. If you're just joining us, I've got Bethenny Frankel from Happily Ever After, and also...
No, it's called Bethenny Ever After.
I'm sorry, Bethenny Ever After.
Thank you.
Well, but it is Happily Ever After for you guys, in terms of you and your husband and the Skinny Girl line. And
it isn't all Happily Ever After. This season is about it not being Happily Ever After, and that nothing's perfect, including my marriage, and it's just about... It's really probably one of the only real reality shows out there, because it's just the truth.
Now, going back to your start, I know that I remembered you first from the Housewives of New York.
Right.
But I also know you as a savvy businesswoman. I mean, you have turned this empire into quite a multi-million-dollar business. And I think we have Kim, who's in the Hangout today, who's very interested in asking you a question about business in general. Hey, Kim.
Hi.
Hi.
When you were building your business, were you building it to one day sell it, or were you building it to keep it going for years and years?
That's a good question. I actually am often faced with that conversation because when I started, it was just to be my baby, and Skinny Girl Cocktails was really the beginning, and that was to be my baby, and I really didn't want to sell a portion of it, which I did. What happened was the idea was so well received. It became the fastest growing ready-to-drink cocktail in the world, and I knew that there were what they called cheater brands coming after me and wanting to copy, and I knew that I really needed to get the biggest muscle behind it to really be in the front, and be able to do 12 SKUs of everything that I wanted. So I ended up choosing the right partner that took a piece, but I'm still partners with them. You know, we have a big partnership now. I'm still very involved, and I do all the creative, all the flavors, all of what the brand is. So it's it was a great move. So you have to decide within each circumstance, and if, in fact, I would sell the whole entire brand, I don't know. It's almost like you maybe would sell the whole thing or nothing at all, because you kind of want to just walk away and be like, it's not mine anymore. But it's hard because it's about practical solutions for women and my fans, and I know who the woman is, and I know what it is, and I have a difficult time letting go. It's like my child's gone to college, and I do not let go.
Thank you. And one last question, then I'll let everybody else question, because I like seeing successful business women who have taken a brand and grown it online and offline. What did you find was the hardest thing that you had to do in growing your brand?
Intellectual property. Something no one thinks about, no one talks about. People say that they have licensing companies. Most people don't know anything about doing the type of thing that I've done because, for example, you know, if a liquor company creates a product and then sells it, they sell it, it's done. But that liquor company can't still then go make dresses or skincare or shapewear with that same brand name like I can. So there's so many different animals, and Skinny Girl is such a wide brand that you could do anything from, you know, the weight management and the cleanse and the bars that I do to shapewear to skincare. It's an animal, and I'm the one with my husband helping me who handle the intellectual property, the trademarks, the lawsuits, the copyright. I mean, it's a monster. So everyone thinks that I'm just rolling in and I should just retire, but like I have stuff to deal with. I mean, I could spend $100,000 in one day on trademarks worldwide and like be sweating. So it's intense, and it's constant.
How do you balance all that with your family? You have a young daughter, you're married, you have a show. How do you put that all into perspective, and how do you balance that out?
You know, I work from home, and I work a lot on my BlackBerry. I've written 4 books on my BlackBerry. And I'm kind of, I know. 3 of them New York Times bestsellers, one's coming out in May, so I know. You know, I'm here in LA for the day, and then I'll take the red eye. I'll sacrifice my sleep and then get off the red eye so I don't miss a day with my baby. I'm either with my baby and my husband and my dog, or I'm working, or the 2 together, or we're all on vacation together. But I like to work it out. I'm a constant. I'm constantly thinking, you know, I sleep those 7 hours if I can get them, but other than that, the shop is open. My brain is going. But I'm with my baby all the time. I have a part-time nanny. I really don't even have her there that much because that's the most important thing. And I kind of just say no to a lot more things than I used to.
And there's certain sacrifices, lack of sleep and all that.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have time for one more question.
Okay.
Who's got a question?
I'm just stunned that you could write a book on a BlackBerry because I couldn't. I mean, I wrote a book, but now I wouldn't dream of trying to do it on a BlackBerry.
I know, it's painful. Well, I'm not the type of person that holds myself up and, like, writes the book, like, you know, Tennessee Williams in a lodge. I, like, write, you know, it'll go on for months just writing, not even a chapter, pages and stories, and then going back and editing it. So it's like my personality. I'm very, like, and then stop.
Really cool. Being very busy.
I like that.
Your show is coming out on Fox.
Yes, I do have a talk show this summer. It will be on Fox, and Ellen DeGeneres and I are producing it with Telepictures, who produces her show.
Wow. Cool.
So this summer, the Queen of Too Much Information is coming to daytime.
Wait, can I
Wow.
ask you real quick?
She can answer the question. It's
Chelsea,
okay.
okay,
I enjoy
yeah.
this. It's
Okay.
nice.
Okay, so you're starting a talk show. I'm starting in the news business, and I have the same accent as you. Are you going to keep it for on TV? Of course, right?
Absolutely. I don't even know what I
You
would
have an accent?
Absolutely. I didn't even know it was that bad, or that.
No, it's not that bad. I can just hear it because I live in Spokane, Washington, but I'm from New York, so I can hear it in a second.
Listen, you can't be who you're not. Kathy Griffin told me that.
I love it.
If I had
is
enough
nice.
time to go to a speech therapist, please. No way. I'll be talking to my baby during speech therapy.
Well, watch out for Bethenny Frankel, Bethany Ever After,
Yes.
as well as
Bethany Ever After. Yes, it's on Mondays on Bravo,
That's
and
right, and the Skinny
it's
Girl,
good.
the Skinny Girl line, which is everywhere.
Skinny Girl Cocktails. I'm sure you've all heard
Yes,
of it.
we
If
have.
not, you
we
should.
We have drank it, absolutely. Low caloric, of course. I look at that kind of stuff, and then your new talk show coming out this summer.
Yes.
So look out for that.
Thank you all so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining
Picture,
us.
picture, picture.
Gotta get a
Oh, yeah,
picture.
picture. Come back, come back.